going to move away from the information.
And it's not going to have the user's surname on the.
It depends
on the number plates.
It depends on what the law says. We'll go by.
You don't tell me depends on what the law says. You are doing it, so you should be able to tell us that the law says ABC. I'm asking you a specific question. Is it going to have the user's surname on the number plate?
We don't put names on number plates.
I asked a specific question. You said no. We are not going to put.
Yes. I was wondering why that question. Sorry, but we don't put names on number plates. That's why.
You were wondering why that question?
Because we don't put names on number plates.
What are you telling me? People pay to have their names on number plates. And you sit here as a DVLA boss, you tell me you don't put numbers on number plates. Haven't you seen specialized numbers with people's surnames and personalized names on number plates? For yes or no, please?
Yes.
So why are you telling me you don't put names on number plates?
So I can explain that.
Not that you can explain that. You don't expect me to ask you that question. That is what you said. You don't expect me to ask you that question because people do not put their number plates, their names on their number plates. That is a blatant lie. You have people who pay for specialized number plates and they have their surname. I'm asking you, you just mentioned that there are going to be security features. And I'm asking, is that going to include people's names on that plate? And I said, you don't expect me to ask you that question. Are you not the DVLA boss?
Honorable Chair, I think he was trying to explain that we have different types of numbers that you can acquire.
Honorable Minister, so I understand that. He said he doesn't expect me to ask him that question because we don't put names on number plates. You are the DVLA boss. This is something that even a 1, 2, 3-year-old would know. That, oh, my father has his name, because we have personalized number plates, don't we?
They do.
Honorable Minister, don't we have personalized number plates?
I think he was saying that he expected the question to come at another time.
No, Minister.
When he was explaining.
Minister, I understand you perfectly, but he said he doesn't expect me to ask him that question.
Okay, so
if he can withdraw that statement, that is fine, because we have people with number plates out there, personalized number plates out there. So respectfully, we are here based on questions and inquiries that citizens of Ghana want to know. And that is why we are here.
Honorable Chair, respectfully, I withdraw. It's not to say you don't know what you are saying. It is just to say that the normal person who goes out there to do registration, we don't put the name on the number plate. It is out of a special provision that is made. That's where personalized comes in.
So then I asked you a simple question because you said you are going to put in the security features. Yes. And so I'm asking, so is that going to include names on... The question should have been, no, that is not what... But you don't expect me to ask you that. Then why are you sitting in the chair as a DVLA CEO?
That's why
Question. I think of late, we've heard a lot in the space of DVLA. Now that the agency under you is here, with its CEO, would like him to tell Ghanaians what exactly DVLA wants to do. I think we've heard a lot of talk. We want to see action. What exactly does he want to do? And how will he communicate to the public what he wants to do at the DVLA to make it fit for purpose and also modernize it as well in this current age of digitalization? What is he doing? We've heard a lot, and so we're giving him the opportunity to tell the people of Ghana what exactly DVLA is doing and his vision as a CEO of DVLA. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The authority DVLA is mandated to do driver and vehicle registration. Not just that, but to make sure one goes through the process to get these requirements done. One, getting into office, I realize accessibility is a problem. So far, we have been able to open 6 offices to help people have.
When you say accessibility, what do you?
Let me give you an example. You stay in a place like Swedru. You want to renew your license, which is around 70 to 80 Ghana cedis. Now you must move from Swedru to to Winneba or to Weja to have this service delivered to you. It tells you that's why people have access, that's why people take advantage of the system and engage in all manner of guru boys. But when our offices are located at least in every region, or at least they are accessible to where the magnitude of cars are huge, it helps to bring these issues down.
How many offices do you have currently?
Currently, we had 34, and we've added 6. We've added 6 to it in the space of 10 months. Tomorrow, I'm commissioning a new one in Dansoma, so making it 7.
And are they spread across the country?
That is our quest, to spread them across the country. We did one in Adenta, we did one in Akwetia, one in Asabankesi, we did another in Bole, we did one in Bechem and Doma. We are going to Asenkwegwa, we are going to Nalugu, we are going to...
It is not where you are going to. I want you to tell me what you have done. You said you came to
yes,
34,
so the 6
and you have added 6. So yes, I wanted you to share
the 6.
Akwetia, Adenta,
Bechem, Doma, Asabankesi, Bole, and Adenta, yes.
Okay, so please continue.
Then I also came to the realization that most of the earth-moving equipment in the country were not registered. So quickly, I held a press conference to inform each and every agency that deals with earth-moving equipment to also come to us, then also register their earth-moving equipment. Then we also had a compliance guys to go on the field to also check them. That I don't have the figure exactly in as of today, but the last time I checked, we did over 6,000 registration of earth-moving equipment, assuming office. We also registered some at the port of entry. Because of the fight against galamsey, we deemed it right. That because most of them were not registered in the system, when they are being caught, you don't have any information about the machine, who brought it to Ghana, who registered it. So we made it a point to begin with the registration of earth-moving equipment right at the port of entry. And that we've also done over 4,000 over there. Now we also did what we call the community engagement program, where we go around communities to also educate people and break that stereotype of DVLA is corrupt, DVLA is this. So we can educate drivers, educate the people about what DVLA entails, what we also do. Then we have also done what we are also having a foreign policy with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, where DVLA will be located in most of the embassies outside Ghana. If anyone here gives you a passport picture and tells you that, get me driver's license, that license that will be produced for you is fake, because we need your biometric details to be able to produce you with a driver's license. But they are not here. So most of the license they have outside there is not really correct. It's not correct. But we can't give our software out to foreign countries to victimize our own. So we deem it fit to go there with the help of Foreign Affairs to do the corrections for them. That is the policy we are also embarking on. Then we are also changing the number plates. Before that, let me speak about our international biometric system. We were not able to meet ISO specifications when it comes to issuance of license, international license, and issuance of vehicle licenses, because it's just handwritten, which is not accepted by most countries. We procured machines, gotten the design to be accepted by ISO, so we can do proper international biometric page for our clients from 2026. Then the new number plate. The current number plate we have is not scannable. So anyone just brings a car, not pay duty, go out there to the streets, get the boys by the roadside to emboss a number plate for them. And we want to end that era where people just get up and they not pay duty, just pick a number. What they do is that they go through the police stations. They go by the police stations. When they see cars involved in accidents, then they put their number plates on. They go and emboss it and put it on. Sometimes, with the help of some officers, they have what we call the custom documents, the chassis number. They'll bring the car of the same type, get a place, knock the number plates on it. Then you'll be using their, knock the chassis number on it. They'll be using their number plates out there. So we've done research to get to know all these strategies they use. But the one we are going to introduce, one will not be having year of registration, which tells you that nobody can buy a car or nobody will wait till the next year before registration of a vehicle. Because every vehicle that must be in the system must be a vehicle that will be identified or can easily be identified by DVLA. But with what we had, some of the vehicles, we are not having information on them until we register the DP stickers at the port, which I'll come to that. So the one we are bringing now is scannable for security information. You wouldn't need DVLA to be in office before we give those security information out. A police officer will have access to that scannable machine. So in case of anything, they know who the right person is, who they are supposed to hold responsible. Then it also helps to prevent smuggling of cars. Now,
what kind of security details are you going to put?
Now, it's going to be RFID chip embedded. So with the RFID chip embedded, the system is going to remain only with the authority, DVLA. With the RFID chip embedded, it will be very difficult for anyone there, those companies out there, which I'm going to deal with them very soon.
Here is the details that is going to go on there, because they are people's personality. So what kind of details are you going to put on
the number plate?
You said it's going to come with a lot of security details. Yes. Now I'm asking that a number plate, let's say Ranking's number plate, you're saying that it will be equipped with security features such that if the police should scan, they'll know that truly it belongs to Ranking.
Yeah.
So what, because in putting out somebody's security out there, a bad person can also get hold of that. So that is why I'm asking, what kind of information are you going to put?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chair. We have data protection law, so we'll be compliant with that law. Currently, what we have is just going to be the same form, but now in a digitalized form, not going to be the paper form anymore. So we are not going to move away from the information.
It's not going to have the user's surname on the.
It depends
on the number plates.
It depends on what the law says. We'll go by.
You don't tell me. Depends on what the law says. You are doing it, so you should be able to tell us that the law says ABC. I'm asking you a specific question. Is it going to have the user's surname on the number plate?
We don't put names on number plates.
I asked a specific question. You said no. We are not going to put. Yes.
I was wondering why that question. Sorry, but we don't put names on number plates. That's why.
You were wondering why that question?
Because we don't put names on number plates.
What are you telling me? People pay to have their names on number plates. And you sit here as a DVLA boss, you tell me you don't put numbers on number plates. Haven't you seen specialized numbers with people's surnames and personalized names on number plates? But yes or no, please?
Yes.
So why are you telling me you don't put names on number plates?
So I can explain that.
Not that you can explain that. You don't expect me to ask you that question. That is what you said. You don't expect me to ask you that question because people do not put their number plates, their names on their number plates. That is a blatant lie. You have people who pay for specialized number plates and they have their surname. I'm asking you, you just mentioned that there are going to be security features. And I'm asking, is that going to include people's names on that plate? And they said, you don't expect me to ask you that question. Are you not the DVLA boss?
Honorable Chair, I think he was trying to explain that we have different types of numbers that you can acquire.
Honorable Minister,
So
I understand that. He said he doesn't expect me to ask him that question because we don't put names on number plates. You are the DVLA boss. This is something that even a 1, 2, 3-year-old would know. That, oh, my father has his name, because we have personalized number plates, don't we?
They do.
Honorable Minister, don't we have personalized number plates?
I think he was saying that he expected the question to come at another time.
No, Minister.
When he was explaining.
Minister, I understand you perfectly, but he said he doesn't expect me to ask him that question.
Okay, so
if he can withdraw that statement, that is fine, because we have people with number plates out there, personalized number plates out there. So respectfully, we are here based on questions and inquiries that citizens of Ghana want to know, and that is why we are here.
Honorable Chair, respectfully, I withdraw. It's not to say you don't know what you are saying. It is just to say that the normal person who goes out there to do registration, we don't put the name on the number plate. It is out of a special provision that is made. That's where personalized comes in.
So then I asked you a simple question, because you said you are going to put in the security features.
Yes.
And so I'm asking, so is that going to include names on? The question should have been, no, that is not what. But you don't expect me to ask you that. Then why are you sitting in the chair as a DVLA CEO?
That's why I said I withdraw that statement. Yeah.
So I'm asking you, share with us some of the security features, because to be honest with you, out there, you see a lot on social media that this is how the new number plate is going to be. It is going to include your surname. It's going to include ABCD. So now we have the opportunity. The CEO is sitting before us, and we are just asking, is that going to include that? Yes or no? That is all.
So, thank you, Honorable Chair.
I don't think I can come to your office and show you disrespect.
The new number plates, there's always a provision for personalized identification numbers. When you come and apply for that, certainly it will be given to you. Thank you very much. I want to also elaborate last on the DP sticker issue, which has to do with the fact that when we got into office, or I got into office, the records available to DVLA says that at the end of every month, cars that were being taken from the port or that were being given to us from the port were around 1,800. But I realized there is something wrong with that, because when you check the customs icons, it doesn't really match with what we were supposed to do, because every car is supposed to be conformous to what customs gives to us. So I went to the port to speak to them about that, to see some changes. Then the number went to 5,400 in the month of March. I was still not okay with it. So we introduced with the minister, and we introduced what we call the DP stickers. The DP stickers now, because the plates, there's no scientific means to check the authenticity of a plate. People just abuse it. Some company can bring 10 cars. They'll buy just two plates to withdraw all the 10 cars. But with the DP sticker, it is one-time stick-on. You cannot take it off. So that was what we introduced, and we started issuing the cars with the DP sticker. And I'm so happy to announce that just the month of September, we were able to do 14,400 DP stickers. So from 1,800 to 14,400, that is what we are able to do now. And we are hoping to do more.
Then clearly your revenue is going to go up. If from 1,800 a month you are making, you said over 10,000, 14,000, then your revenue is going to go up. I hope that it will not be like I have seen increase in revenue, so then it should correlate with an increase in operating expenses. And then you mentioned that you came in to inherit 34 offices, and you have built 6 in 8 months.
Not built, we have commissioned 6.
You have commissioned. So
built.
These were offices that were...
we entered into agreement, PPP agreement. We call it the Ultra Center concept.
The what?
Ultra Center concept, yes. Others to use the municipal assemblies to open.
Then
so we didn't meet any office on commission, and we came to commission it.
Okay, there were offices that were in the pipeline that you've entered into a PPP.
They were not in pipeline with anyone. We entered. We came and brought the
they were private offices.
Yes.
Okay.
The ultra center that was for Asabankesi and Akwetia are ultra centers, but the rest are DVLA. But not that the offices were built and we came to commission it. No. We entered into agreement with, for lease, we want to rent the offices and then we used it.
Then in order to get DVLA offices closer to, districts, I think you should look into this and see how best you can partner with other private persons, or you commission, now that you are getting in more revenue, you can look to establishing offices closer to these places where you see a lot of vehicles. And I believe, one, it will raise your own revenue, and two, it will also reduce the non-registration of vehicles. Yes. So I think this is something you should
Just this morning, I had a meeting with the Chief Executive Officer of GEA, Ghana Enterprise Agency, and they've pledged their support so we can collaborate with them, give them their list, and so we are going to sit down to see where we can rent their building for office operations.
Okay, yes, they have offices in most of the districts, yes. So you are going to partner with them to make sure you do that. I think it's a good thing.
Yeah, Chair, my question to the DVLA boss. I've seen in the country your men are doing some good job where they are doing you have mobile team that go around for those who have expired DVLA renewal where they are not able to come to the and then your team always issue receipts also for them. I would like to find out from you what technology are you employing for not to physical cash, because sometimes you may not know. Somebody can use your receipts and then collect money and then revenue will not go into your account. What IT are you employing to actually increase your revenue using that strategy in the country?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. We use Ghana.gov through the Ministry of Finance. Then we are also about to sign onto the cashless system, but it goes through procedures. So we are almost through with that for human intervention. So yes, that is where we are now.
How more where people will just pay, and then that's what you are doing.
Yes, it's allowed.
Yes, Chief Lucas. So your new system, how does that build like one system where DVLA, the police, and the insurance are benefiting from it? For instance, I was in South Africa recently, and every public place that you enter, the normal security person there has a mobile app where he can check the registration of the vehicle and also check the validity of the driver. Is it that you are building a system where he only resides? Because like my brother said, now along the line you see people wearing DVLA and checking number plates and all of that. That system should be available to the police, but it looks like the police have limited access to your information. So the new system, how does that integrate all three so that the insurance company, the police, and also DVLA would have one system, one road traffic information system, so that we all benefit?
Thank you very much. We are updating the new system we have. That's the vehicle registration system. That's the VRS. We are updating it to meet this demand. But already, Traffic Tech is coming on board. And Traffic Tech deals with DVLA, Ghana Police, and Ghana Insurance Company, National Insurance Company. We have also, again, signed an agreement with National Insurance Company So now, before you get a road ready, you must have insurance. People get the road ready and now they dodge the insurance. We've signed on to that, so we'll be doing the implementation very soon. But with the Traffic Tech, DVLA, National Insurance Commission, and the Ghana Police, we are into one team, and we do information sharing. So when Traffic Tech is fully rolled out, that collaboration will be there.
In all of this, is it before Parliament?
Oh, yes.
It's before Parliament?
Yes, please.
Oh, thank you very much.
One last one. I just want to find out, you mentioned biometric details. So is it going to be a new system of biometric details collection, or are you going to use the Ghana card biometric details?
In whatever we do, we always verify NIA cards before we do it. And they even charge us for that. So we are going to include the NIA card.
It's not going to be a new system that is going to cost, and then we are asking drivers to come and take their biometric details
the
again.
Same NIA details is what
Thank you.
DVLA, you answered more public interest questions than your one infraction you came here with. So, Ade, he's standing between us.
Oh, please, let me ask you. Let me ask you.
So, Minister,
Needed for him to do his done.
okay, hold on. What is technical? How technical is it? Honorable CEO, the question is, look, let me ask this question so that he can go. About the insurance and then the roadworthy. Which one comes first? The roadworthy and then the insurance. Which one will come first?
What we do currently is roadworthy first. But we don't need vehicle registration number for insurance. We need the chassis number of the car for insurance.
But Chairman, sorry, we need to know the car is roadworthy before we insure it for you. So how, as an insurer, sitting in my office, how do I know that your car is roadworthy before I do the insurance for you?
They're driven from port cars, and then the DV cars, defective vehicles and cars. We don't check them, but yet we issue them with insurance.
That is short period. We are talking about a year cover for insurance.
DV is for 1 year.
I understand, but it depends on the insurance company. But ideally, I must know the car is roadworthy before I insure you. That's a normal practice. That's a normal practice.
Okay.
You may have very good plans for bringing that in, but
okay, this is technically,
Chairman,
this is
the roadworthy must be there before we do insurance.
Someone just reminded me that this is not vetting for him. But yeah, I know there are public interest questions, but we'll get him to come. We'll get him to come another time to come and explain to all of us. He has answered enough. Honorable Minister and CEO, you are discharged.
Thanks for watching. Like and share the video. You can also drop your comment. Please don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell to turn on the notification.